He said, I got a 1956 Strat. Maybe you want to play. And I said, please? 1955. I'll tell you what. It's a long time before I was born, I know that much. So, I got to see Muddy Waters play a number of times when I was a kid. Unfortunately, it was long before I was playing music myself, so I never got a chance to play with him. But you know what I remember about Muddy Waters is he reminded me of Buddha. Check him out. Look at his face sometime. Look at his smile. He had a smile. That's what, because when you're a kid, you don't remember the same stuff you remember. When you're a kid, you remember like what bugs were in the club. And like what Muddy Waters' smile looked like. And that's what I remember. So this is an old Muddy Waters tune that I covered on a record many, many years ago. And it's called Give Me Champagne When I'm Thirsty. It feels wrong to drink water while saying that. I'm just... And give me reefer when I wants to get high.
Give me champagne when I'm thirsty. Baby, give me reefer when I wanna get high. Give me champagne when I'm thirsty. Baby, give me reefer when I wanna get high. Oh no, when I get lonely, won't you find me a big lemon?
Come on now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't. I know some of y'all have made children in this room. How'd you do that? What got you to want to do it? Was it those big legs? Come on now, don't be shy. We're all friends. It's a safety zone.
Find me a big leg woman. Find me a big leg woman. Find me a big leg woman. Sit by my side. Give me champagne.
Well, man, first of all, what an honor to share the stage with Jim Sewell and his band. How about some love for local boy Jim Sewell? We've known each other for a long, long time, and I've had the joy of seeing him play and sharing stages with him. It's been a minute, though. It's been a great night. Wonderful to hear him and his band play, and I want to send this one out to them and to all my musical friends out there. I did a crazy thing a couple of weeks ago, something I thought I would never do. Thank you for asking. I love a drink. I gave a TED Talk. To be fair, it was a TEDx talk. It was not the super fancy one. I'm already bragging. I don't want to act like a total douche. But the reason I want to tell this thing is because the reason I play music is for this. It's for the transformative power of music. It's for what it's done for me. And I started off my talk with a couple of verses of A Change Is Gonna Come a cappella. And I told the people, I said, this is a song that changed the world, changed civil rights. It affected everybody, but it affected me as an individual. Beyond all this amazing thing. Music is so powerful. And I know y'all know this. You're hanging out you're not watching Netflix and binging on the Dragon one, whatever the fuck that's called. Game of Thrones. It is pretty cool to see a woman have sex with a dragon, I will admit. But I can't do that tonight. I would do it if I could. I just have my guitar, I'm so sorry. But music is transformative, and I think sometimes in this commodity-driven culture where we got so much information at every second, we lose some of the mystical power, don't we? We do, we really do. Music was used for centuries to bring, there would be a point where the preacher would stop preaching and the choir would start to sing, and that's when the magic really happened. So, when I gave my talk, the way I got to do it was because the lady was a fan of mine, and I played a show, a summer series in Carson City, Nevada, and I started talking to the lady, and she said, "Would you ever be interested in doing a TED Talk?" And I said, "It's terrifying, but yes, I would." And she said, "Well, if you play a song, I'll let you talk." And I said, "You got a deal," because I'd never given a talk without a guitar, and it was terrifying, because I'll literally tell the dirtiest stories about the first time I had sex in front of y'all with a guitar. You take the guitar away, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands, I'm freaking out. But I did this story that y'all have heard so many times. I've told so many times this story. It's my Ted Nugent story. But I told it, but I told it, the thing that because I always say, because it's a funny story, and it's funny, some dudes get pissed off at me like I'm putting Ted Nugent down, or somehow or another saying I'm more of a man. It scared the fuck out of me, y'all. You don't have to worry, Ted's cool. He's not, there's no liberal dude versus, it's none of that shit here. I'm all about love, baby. And so, I want to tell the story from a different angle tonight, if y'all don't mind. Because Ted Nugent did scare the shit out of me. That is entirely true. And it was because my drummer at the time was sleeping with his daughter. That is also true. Not this drummer. But what happened is, in trying to avoid Ted Nugent's wrath and freaking out and thinking that I was going to get kicked off the tour, I picked up my guitar. I didn't get on my phone and do a status update because I didn't have a phone back then. But if I had done a status update, I would not have written this song. I took that weird ass shit and I sat there with my guitar and something opened up inside of me and I wrote a song that is really important to me and to my career. And it changed the nature and the course of my career. And if I hadn't allowed that space to come, a lot of y'all wouldn't be here tonight. Because, no, seriously, the radio hits, listen. The radio hits fade. That was a long time ago. But the soul stays. And that's the thing that matters. And I feel, I'm really grateful for this song. So I want to send this one out to Jim. I want to send this one out to all my friends. I've got a bunch of friends in bands tonight. And it's a crazy, crazy life to live on the road. But we find our love where we are. We take it from y'all. And I feel it tonight. And I really appreciate y'all opening up your hearts.
Flowers, sweet magnolias, New Orleans style. They inflame me a full procession. Second line rhythms, won't you walk me that mile? All my family, my time. Where the river is running, runs with Mississippi. My life is good. So big here. Oh, it's still there, it's on the dust. My life is good. So quickly, yeah, so many roads. To my soul, forget love. My friends all will be, yeah, all those at home. My heart is so full, yeah. And my soul is a wreck inside. rolling style.